is one person to thank God for COVID, it's me. When I realized that COVID has started and is hitting many people, I can say it now because it's not the longer there. I deliberately came here to pray for everyone who has got COVID. But they didn't know that I'm calling them. So many of you remember. I said, anyone with a headache, you have lost the smell, come in front. They were saved from me. Many people in front like this. And I could tell COVID, all this COVID. And I'm laying hands over them. I could not mention it, but inside of me I was dealing with COVID. Dealing with COVID. And I continue to deal with COVID throughout the COVID period. I never contacted it. If at all it entered in me, it stayed and went. No effect on me. You tell me today, I have no reason to thank God just because He never gave me a car, just because He never gave me the house. You devil, you are the liar. In the realm of the Spirit, I am loved by God, protected by the Father. Oh yes. So you don't allow the devil to confine you to the things that you see and convince you. You have no reason. That's a lie of the devil. Look at what Jesus said to Nicodemus. Nicodemus answered and said unto him, how can these things be? We have started somewhere because many of you know the discussion there. Go on. Excuse me. Jesus answered and said unto him, art thou a man of Israel, and knoweth not these things? Verily, verily, I say unto you, we speak that we do know, and testify that we have seen. These things we are talking, we have seen them. He says, and you receive not our witness. Look what he said next. If I have told you earthly things, he says, and you believe not, how shall you believe if I tell you heavenly things? Do you know earthly things that is trying to refer there? Jesus, in explaining who is a born again, because he could not explain it in the way a born again is like in the spirit. He has to find an example in the visible, so that at least if this man will get it, it will help him to understand how a born again looks like in the spirit. He says, do you know wind? Nicodemus said yes. Can you feel it's blowing now? He says yes. Can you tell where it's coming from and where it's going? He says no. He says, such is a born again. So he explained something natural to help Nicodemus to understand. And when Nicodemus said, I don't understand, so he says, how am I going to explain? Because I'm reducing explanation for you to understand. So when God started revealing himself by what he has made, he's reducing his revelation. At least it's an attempt for a man to find a starting point that he can journey now into the real truth. So that if you're healed, do not go home and say, I'm healed. No, understand his goodness.